Hello, this is Paul from Play Magazine.
And this is Luke.
And we're taking a look at Doom, which you've seen the first footage of now, courtesy of Bethesda's E3 conference. So, what did you think of what we've seen?
I heard that music and I went a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And then I saw something that looked a bit like the old Doom games, but pretty in a different way. The old games still look pretty good. Yeah, that got me pretty hyped, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, obviously they seem to be like, yeah, we're going back to old Doom, like they're talking about it being fast-paced. And we've seen all the classic weapons and stuff, so that's cool. I think it's always difficult with Doom because Doom is like one of the most influential games of all time. So trying to do that again is almost impossible.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to manage that. But still, going back to old Doom is cool, and it does look like it's got that old school first person shooter thing about it, which Duke Nukem Forever claimed to have, but obviously didn't.
No, that ended up not good, I think, is the final verdict on Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, a few games have done it recently. Like they've been typically like low budget kind of indie stuff. Like, I mean, Serious Sam was cool when it first came out.
Yeah.
Purely because it was just old school blasting. And it's kind of drifted off a little bit now. I think a big budget version of that would be really damn cool.
Yeah. And it's good. Obviously, they've showed the single player campaign, and there's some new mechanics in there. Like, looks like they've got kind of takedowns almost. Like, if you weaken an enemy a certain amount, then you can do really brutal, like limb removals and so forth.
And why not?
Yeah, and why not? But they've also showed multiplayer as well, which is cool. It kind of reminds me of like Quake 3 Arena, which I think is probably a good thing.
That can only ever be a good thing. Mention of that game and you've just made something better.
Yeah, so that's good.
Fine. I'd really like it if they went full old school with it and you couldn't look up or down.
That would be, people would go mad.
That'd be so good.
Oh, I hope they do that. Yeah, it looks like there was a cool power up in there as well. Where it looks like you can transform into a revenant.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can you grab this, like it's like a little pentagram or something.
Okay.
You grab it. I don't know whether that's just if it's going to be like Quake 3 Arena. Presumably that's going to be like a drop.
Damage,
yeah. And you just have to get there first, rather than like new shooters where it's all kill
loadouts
streaks
and kill streaks. Yeah. I'd rather go back to that. I'd like to go back to multiplayer with like everyone rushing around the choke point, which is a rocket launcher on the map, rather than it being like a control point or whatever.
Well, we've got enough games with kill streaks and stuff, so yeah, having it old school like that. So yeah, it looks like you can transform into a revenant and fly about and shoot rockets, which is awesome. What do you think of the creation stuff as well? Like they've showed off this thing where you can create your own levels and game modes and stuff.
Do we know if that'll be coming to console? Because a lot of these features hit PC.
Yeah, they said all platforms. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. It's an odd one for console though, because like on PC that's a big deal. Like people get a lot out of like the mod community and kind of custom levels and stuff. But I don't know how much mileage that'll have in a console environment. Like Far Cry had it, the map editor thing. Yeah, didn't really get a lot of use. Like,
no, I think that's a fair point. I do like the fact though that it's not just like a map editor. Sorry, like they've said you can change game rules and stuff.
Right.
So
like Unreal Tournament style modifiers.
Yeah. So they were like, you can make if you want to make a horde mode, you can make a horde mode. That's if you want to make some kind of co-op mode, so you can. I think that makes it a bit more interesting potentially. Like probably myself, I probably can't be bothered to but somebody could come up with a really cool idea from a game mode. So
I'm the same. Like I won't put the time into making my own stuff in that, but there are mad people out there who will create every Doom multiplayer map, every Quake 3 multiplayer map.
Yeah, I think you're right though. It's quite possible that it won't take off on console as much as PC. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But regardless of that, the game itself looks good. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, as far as I'm ready. Also, Doom is moved backwards.
Wow, mind blown.
So that's a nice thought to close on for you.
Yeah, so just think of that until next spring, which is when we're going to get to play Doom.
Cool.